This is James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Okay, this one's called Late Again. Hmm. Look, long time ago, maybe over 20 years ago, there was this girl named Tracy who used to work where I worked at. So she worked under me, so I was over them. And she came to work, and she was really nice and bubbly, and everybody liked her. Everybody liked her at the job. So so, but she had a problem with calling off. She would call off every so often. To finally, management, they came to me and told me if she's late again, send her home and tell her to see human resources. And you know what that meant? That meant termination. Yeah. So it was cool, but so I took it upon myself to tell Tracy that, look, you can't be late anymore or you terminate it, okay? So tomorrow and every day after, don't call off unless it's extremely you have to. Unless you had to, you know, and you got to let them know that you're gonna be off at a certain time and stuff like that. Just let them know. She said, oh, okay, 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 okay. So it was cool. So we went on with our daily routine and everything. But the next day, she was late again. Late. So I was looking at the clock. So I went and got her ID and clocked her in. I know I shouldn't have did that, but I had talked to her on the phone. She said, I'm running late. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. And then she got off the phone. So I thought she was going to be late, but she was going to be there. So I clocked her in. But why did I do that? Because she never showed up. So later, when they found out that she wasn't there, they called me down to the office. So I went down to the office. I had to pay the piper. Go down to the office, and they said, "Where's Tracy at?" I said, "I have no idea." They said, "Well, how did she get clocked in?" I said, "I did it. I did it." I just told the truth because I knew the thing is, I knew that they could easily find out. Okay, they can easily find out by looking at the cameras and everything. So I didn't want them to go through all that. I just said, "Look, I did it. Okay, that's it." And they said, "Why did you do that? You know that's grounds for termination, don't you?" I said, "Yes, I understand. I understand." And I waited for them to. And then they said, "Okay, look, going back to your job, and don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that, okay?" I said, "Okay." And I went back to my job. Went back, to my job, and then later on, I found out that Tracy was in jail. Yes, yes. Seems that she was being stalked by her baby daddy or something. He was stalking her every day. But that's why she was late all the time. So this particular time, he uh he tried to force his way into her house. And she was screaming for him to stay out, to not do this, but he was kicking the door. So she went to call the police. She called the police, but the police were taking so long to get there. They're taking so long. So she got her 9mm out, and when he broke through the door, finally broke through, she unloaded on him. He didn't make it. Okay, so they locked her up. But they locked her up for a month till they investigated everything, and After after a month, they let her out, and I was standing at the bottom of the loading dock, and then who did I see coming up? It was Tracy, and I said, I'm looking. I said, oh my goodness. She came up to me and she said, thank you for understanding. You're the only one that understood me. She thanked me for understanding. And I said, okay. I said, what you gonna do? She said, I'm going to work somewhere else. Because they got rid of her down there. So she left. She left, and man, that was terrible, man. It was bad, but she was a nice person though. But I never helped anyone like that again by clocking them in, and that is grounds for termination, But they liked me so much that they didn't get rid of me. But I can't play on, can't play on that, you know. Can't never do that again, Never clock nobody in. Mm. All right, but I do see Tracy every now and then on Facebook, So she's good. She's doing real good. She's doing real good, you know. So I guess it had a good ending. Not a happy ending because of uh, somebody had to go. But that person was trying to assault somebody. So that's it. All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. Okay? And share, share, share. Share my videos with your family. Share them with your friends. Share them with your loved ones. And even share them with your enemies. Adios. Salamat.
Oh my god.